All my people out Texas. This is what you get when you got bad politicians like y'all do. We got better politicians than you, so we can move around in this shit. When you know the shit is coming, the highway should be clean. Now, this the shit. Now the running water shit and all of that, we got water. Y'all don't got water because y'all let these dumb motherfuckers run y'all motherfucking, run y'all state. Texas, I feel bad for you, but to all my Texans that's living through that shit, man, one love, but you shouldn't have never moved there, homie. Especially if you not originally from Texas. Now, if you from Texas, what can you do? You was born there. But, well, you could move. You should move. I would move. Me personally. I'll visit Texas, but I could never live there. People, I got cousins that live in Georgia. I could never live there. I can't live in no red states. But especially one that lets snow kick your ass. Snow should not kick your ass. Snow is not kicking people's ass here. People jumping in they shit and driving. Fuck no, I don't come no Bama ass Florida either. I got family there. I could have been moved there. I don't want to live there. Nigga, you should move too. Fuck, I look like moving to George Zimmerman state. Y'all niggas crazy. I love y'all southern niggas, but nah, I wouldn't live in none of y'all motherfucking state. Fuck that. I love y'all, but I'd never live there. Ever. Y'all got motherfuckers riding around that jump, flying too many Confederate flags. Yeah, but some better than others, motherfucker. Fuck you, man. Some better than others. Oh, nah, I wouldn't live in New York neither. Y'all already know that's the only state I don't spend the night in New York. I don't spend the night in New York. I go home. The only state in the union I won't spend the night in is New York. Nah, motherfucker, I'll tell you the truth. The main parts was his Manhattan and shit like that. That shit is an eyesore. It's gloomy because fucking buildings covering up the sun. I like trees. I like trees. I like trees and shit. Yeah, California, too many earthquakes and shit. I'm in the right spot. I don't mind this shit. I'm having fun like shit, if y'all don't know. That's what I was talking about. This is what you gotta do while the snow coming down. Cut that shit from behind your car. I need to dig my other damn car. Cut the shit from behind my other car. Good morning. I was gonna leave the house, but I ain't going nowhere. Fuck. Cold as shit out here. God damn, why you got so many emails? Woo! Cold out this bitch at 25 degrees. Polo, what's up, man? Thanks, man. Hands cold as a motherfucker. Man. So, it's cold as shit. It's about 20-something degrees. That's ice. That's pure ice, too, y'all. That's barely snow. That's barely snow. Y'all hit the like, but y'all gonna keep telling the same Ken Fareed jokes like Red Pill. Now, $1LVC for those who want to donate to the Cash App. Let's get ready to chop this up. So, as y'all see, my brother is live this morning with a bullshit ass, right, with a bullshit ass video early in the morning. I normally don't be doing this, but nah, I got to come for your head, bro. I got to come at your head, man. I got to come at your neck for this one, man. I got to come at your neck for this one, bro. Okay. Yeah, he live early with the dumb shit. Hey, Ticket, why do you keep doing this and making my job so easy? Ticket, hey, you know the problem with this stupid ass video you doing this morning? It's only one problem with the stupid ass video you doing this morning. Let me show you. Y'all. The biggest problem. Look. So y'all see what I'm combating. Somebody go to Ticket and ask him what kind of crack he was smoking. Cause look what I seen. This all I need to know. Somebody ask Ticket what type of crack he was smoking this morning. Look. Oh no, JDR, you are the biggest hater on earth. JDR's. Cause he did a video. So, hold up. If you saying Donovan Mitchell is the MVP front runner, okay. Not mad at that. This is my problem. 9 hours ago, LeBron James should win the MVP. But now, how is Damian Lillard an MVP candidate? Look, all right, this is how we're going to do this. This is why, to me, the two leaders are Donovan Mitchell and LeBron. Embiid is a guy you like to name who's having a good year, a better year, but does not play all the games. That gets him out of there. Kyrie Irving and all of them play on the same team and don't play all of the games, basically canceling themselves out. Anthony Davis is hurt and also not playing as good as he was last year. Yet the Lakers are still second in the West. His minutes have went down, but his numbers are staying the same. And one has to be honest that the only reason they in contention, especially with Anthony Davis going down, and if he keeps them in playoff contention, hell yeah. but we understand what this is about. This is because JDRs and BPEs all know Michael Jordan at no point in his career was better than LeBron James. If we being honest, if we being intellectually honest, when was Michael Jordan ever better than LeBron James? What period of his career can you say that, okay, LeBron couldn't do nothing like this? Yeah, Jokic lost because they not as good as they was last year, and that's another reason why he can't be MVP. LB, thank you. Jokic is having a better season than last year, but the team's not playing better. Here it is, right here, folks. Sophomore year in high school was who was better, LeBron James or Michael Jordan? We're gonna go back to high school. Sophomore year in high school, who was better, LeBron James or Michael Jordan? LeBron James. One guy was on the JV team, other guy was on varsity. Coming out of high school, who was better, LeBron James or Michael Jordan? LeBron James. How you know that? LeBron James was easily the number one player in the country coming out. Michael Jordan first year of college, NC State, when LeBron was in uh, the pros, who was better, LeBron or Michael Jordan? LeBron James. How you know? LeBron James could actually go to the pros. Michael Jordan wasn't even the best player on North Carolina. Second year, third year. Okay, so when Jordan goes to college and leaves college and goes to the pros, who was better, Michael Jordan or LeBron James? LeBron James. Why? Because his rookie year was literally LeBron James. What was Michael Jordan's rookie year in the NBA was literally LeBron James' fourth season in the NBA, and he started being an MVP candidate. What point in his career? What point in his career? Kareem was the best high school player ever. That's why he's, to me, the best player ever. But LeBron was right up, the only one of the few people who could do it. Hey, Dale Del Nero, I don't know who you are, brother, but bring your motherfucking ass to this channel more often. I love to see shit like that. I love to see a motherfucker who know what he talking about. Samurai Beach Boy, it's my last time telling y'all, refrain from personal attacks on my brother. Refrain from personal attacks. That's petty. That has nothing to do with what we talking about. Master P was better than me too. Refrain from personal attacks. This is the last time I'm gonna tell everybody that. Stop that. Shit, Master P was better than everybody in this room because nobody was a pro. So let's not do that. Let's not take it there. We're talking about acumen. We talking about basketball acumen. There's no need to go that far. Chill out. There's no need to go that far. And this not an excuse. Ticket. Coming from a motherfucker named Brandon Lee who can't spell his last name capitalized. Let me hear how smart your take is on Jordan. Coming from a dumb motherfucker named Brandon Lee who don't know how to capitalize his own last name. You don't know how to capitalize your own last name. But you're going to come here with the with the intellectual argument. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. We got all day to laugh. Come with it now. And it better be good. You better have a good take on Jordan. You better have a reason why what I said wasn't true and was dumb. I need a good reason. I mean, look, I'm not like the rest of these people. If you say I had a bad take, prove your argument. I give you a chance. Now, of course, if you fail, I'm going to make you look like some shit. So you better come with it. Right, Lewis? You can't nitpick MJ, so he better come with it. Thank you, Teasy. Yeah, I bet you left the chat. See, that's what I mean. JDRs and ballpark eaters. And there he goes with ballpark logic. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say Havlicek 8-0. Ori 8-0, you know? What do you mean what's up with Anthony Davis? Nothing is up with Anthony Davis. He's fucking injured, Blackfoot. And don't change the subject. There is nothing up with Anthony Davis. We already talked about that. Jabari, is that you? You blowing your nose? Oh, okay. I would take him to school, but he's a fucking coward. He just can't hear. Smash the like, or you a coward, like a nigga named Brandon Lee, like a cockholder named Brandon Lee who can't even spell his name right. Way to get him out of there, Gemini. Thanks, Gemini. Jabari, they said congratulations. Keep doing your good work. CJ, he got the best song out of any basketball player. You have to admit. I be singing that Shaq West. Mo Bamba. Mo. Don't got nothing to do with Mo. But I like the song. Where's Ollie with the motherfucking dog? Berto looking out my bro. Bomba. Mo. That's my man. Yeah, I saw Bill Russell troll Brady. Ballin' like my nigga Mo. Get that. Any more no more Kenneth Fareed jokes. I'm serious. You're gonna have to come up with a better joke. Now, think of another player. No more Kenneth Fareed jokes. I'm tired of them. I love you, but I'm tired. No more fucking Kenneth Fareed jokes. I'm serious. Please find another player. It ain't that I even hate Kenneth so much. I'm just tired of talking about a nigga that ain't played for so long. That's all. I don't want to talk. No, I don't want to mention a nigga that don't play no more. Especially a nigga that wasn't that good. Lakers need Ariza. Ariza? Nigga, do you know what year this is? I am Jollof James. My man Jollof James. Jollof. Yeah, KD ain't playing. What y'all think? Was Golden State big three better, y'all, or the Nets? One for Golden State, two for the Nets. So that's 100 ones. And Gemini is the only guy that picked the Nets. Gemini picked the Nets. Everybody else picked the Warriors. Yeah, I think the Warriors are better. I think the Warriors' big three is better. I don't think the Nets' big three was better. I think James Harden makes them makes them a better team because he's willing to take the back seat. But Golden State actually knew their roles, were better defenders. Yep, were better defenders. Moved without the ball better. Played less hero ball. Shared the ball better. For real, if you really think about Golden State did everything better than the Nets. Right, and they were a better ball sharing team. You know, they didn't need a motherfucker to be an all-time. Yeah, and they do have better coaching. I hate to say it. I don't like to say it, but they do got better coaching. They had a better coaching staff. Yeah. So I think when LeBron said that, yeah, Golden State was more of a worry. Like, think about it. When KD came to Golden State, he was basically a plug-in. He was a plug-in. Their team hadn't been basically restructured like their team has got because of Harden and this, that, and the third. Yeah, JDRs and BPEs, though, they the biggest haters in the NBA. Nobody is bigger haters than JDRs and ballpark eaters. And this is how you know. They don't want nobody else to threaten Jordan's legacy. You good, you look, to a ball, this how you can spot a ballpark eater or JDR. This how you can spot one. They cool with giving people props until they do something Michael Jordan either did or never did. Then they get hated on. Nah, Andre Roberson, and he still ain't good offensively. And he played the same position as KD, James Harden, or Kyrie right now, who's playing two guard. So the only way he's going to get to play is if he comes in for somebody. They need somebody to play with them that plays defense. You see? So I don't see how Roberson going to help. You just going to sub offense for defense and not be able to score. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is my thing, y'all. Jordan didn't have a weakness. He couldn't shoot threes. He was a 20% three-point shooter. I want y'all to think about that. This is what I'm about to say about JDRs. JDRs loved James Harden when he was a threat to LeBron James. But when they start saying that James Harden was a better scorer than Michael Jordan, now all of a sudden you see a lot of this shit to James Harden. Think about that shit. A lot of people didn't like Kobe Bryant when he played. Who was the people who hated Kobe Bryant the most? JDRs. What was their excuse? He tried to be like Mike. But hold up. Kobe was a JDR. Of course he gonna try to be like Mike. I love Kobe. Kobe was the JDR. Kobe was the JDR. He wasn't a JDR. He was the JDR. And a lot of people hate Kobe Bryant. Yeah, fuck Skip Bagley. And a lot of people hated Kobe Bryant because he was the closest thing to Michael Jordan since Michael Jordan. And to be honest, the only reason Jordan fans ended up liking Kobe was because LeBron was slated to be better than Jordan. And this is the most important part. The reason JDRs didn't have a problem with Kobe, because LeBron was slated to be better than Kobe. I mean, started having a problem, to stop having problems with Kobe. LeBron was slated to be better than Jordan. So they took offense to that. So they said, well, how he passed Kobe? And then this the other reason they start defending Kobe. JDR started defending Kobe. When they realized that Kobe wasn't going to get Jordan the MVPs and rings, even though he got him in scoring, rebounding, and assists, they was cool. When they realized Kobe was not going to get 6 rings, because remember, that's their whole argument. If you could take 6, if you could just argue I dare any Michael Jordan fan to argue Michael Jordan's greatness without talking rings. I dare you. You can't. Cause I don't know. When a motherfucker look like he got 4 to 5 good years left, it's hard to say he can't win 2 more in 5 years. That's the truth. Cause when a motherfucker's playing this good, this late, he got 4 to 5 more years. I know they can't do it, y'all. That's why I said it. I dare any Jordan dick rider to debate me on Jordan versus any other player. You name them. I bet you cannot do it. I bet you can't go 5 minutes without saying 6 rings. I bet you. I will dare anybody. I will debate anybody on that shit. I bet you they can't win it. And then they're going to lie. How you going to talk about him without talking about the rings? You can talk about his numbers, his MVPs, his all defensive jump. Cause that's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. First of all, Kashif, KD has never stayed healthy a whole season since he been back. Secondly, I don't know what dumb shit you on, but the reason that KD joins those fucking teams is because he can't beat LeBron James. Stop talking out your ass to somebody from where Kevin Durant from and a KD fan. That is dumb. You ain't telling me shit. Nigga, he joined Golden State because he couldn't beat LeBron James. And they knew they couldn't either. Fuck do you mean? If it was so easy to beat him, why ain't stay out west? If it was so easy to beat him, why ain't stay out west? Right. Right. You talk about KD back. Nigga, did you... Boy, stop smoking that crap before you end up out here in the wilderness. You know not to play with me like that. Y'all know better than that. Don't play with me like that. Come with facts. Don't come with that little boy shit. Stop capping. No, nigga, come with facts. Or stop it. Now, where are your facts? Where are your facts? Or is this just your motherfucking opinion? Hey, Kashif, before he went down with a groin injury, right? Didn't LeBron James and them beat Golden State with Lonzo Ball? Yes or no? Yes or no? Nobody answered but Kashif. For your wrench. Yes or no? For your wrench. Yes or no? Before AD even got there. Since they ain't beating KD no more. Didn't LeBron James with Lonzo Ball and Kyle Kuzma beat KD and the Warriors? Where you at, Kashif? Come on. Work your little Twitter fingers. Where you at? Work your little fingers. Work your little sausage fingers. Where they at? Work your little sausage fingers. Where they at? Work your little sausage fingers. Hey, they about to play each other now. What's the problem about what you just said? I thought KD was back in the league. Oh, so he did beat him. So KD, so what you said was bullshit, right? LeBron is beating KD still. And I don't know if you know, but they about to play in a couple of days. And guess who ain't playing? But KD back. Oh, they beating LeBron. Oh, they beating LeBron. That's over with. Oh, they beating KD. That's over with. KD back now. KD back now. Kyrie go deal with Bron himself. What does that mean? So you saying a Kyrie Irving team? Yeah, because he only been playing the last 3 years and did nothing. Come on, man. Come on, man. Fuck out of here. Like, hear your stupid shit no more, man. It's wasting our time. Oh, so they play tonight. Isn't it? Right. Hey, Stevie. Good God, Steve. God damn. Stevie. Good God. Stevie. Good God. Thank you, Stevie. Good God. Motherfucker. You think they done won 3 championships in a row? Hey, Steve, a nigga's trying to tell me KD is beating LeBron for the rest of his career from now on. Now, the nigga neglected to mention that nigga done joined with another 2 All-Stars, former MVP. LeBron needed a super team more than KD did. How? KD super team's been better. Pound for pound, KD has played with better players than LeBron James. Rice. Hey, y'all. Okay, pound for pound, who done played with the better players when he done got his situation? Yeah, nobody listen to Stephen A. bitch ass. My bad. Ticket Gray quote Stephen A. today. Watch. Nah, Phantom, we ain't naming nobody wash. We gonna name, I do it better than this. How many 20-point scores did KD play with? How many 20-point scores did LeBron play with? And they scored 20 when they played with KD. Westbrook, Harden, Kyrie, Clay, Steph. Come on, man. Dwayne Wade, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis. Literally, the only 3 other 20-point scorers he's ever played with. Kevin Love did not score 20 points playing with LeBron. Neither did Bosh. Now, if you want to say they was all-stars, yep, they were. But Ibaka was a fucking all-star. Draymond was an all-star. And I ain't talking about 8 years before KD got there. When KD was there, Draymond made an all-star team. Right. Stevie, right. KD played with motherfucking Harden, Westbrook, and Steph. This nigga has played with 3 MVPs. 3. 3 MVPs. But you got niggas out here talking about LeBron played with Kevin Love and Kyrie. 2 niggas who never went to the playoffs. No, motherfucker, I'm from KD motherfucker hometown. He went to my high school. The Kevin Durant Center is at my high school. The fuck you mean I hate on KD? I tell the truth. You love the dick ride and hate on LeBron. That's your thing. We'll let you do that, champ. We'll let you get the saddle, Kashif, and dick ride all you want. But what we gonna do is tell the truth on this channel. You talking all this KD shit. What record of LeBron is KD gonna break? I think KD a better scorer, but it's never gonna show that. I think KD is a better scorer than LeBron James, but what do I have to prove that? Nothing, because they both average 27 a game. Oh, KD led the league 4 times in scoring. Yep, and still average as much. It don't matter if you got a scholarship. Obviously, they was giving scholarships out more unbiased than you know how to judge actual basketball. But you hating. Or you doing like this, watching every game, because you sit here telling me a nigga who done missed the last fucking 2 years, and oh, my bad, the last 2 weeks is better than a man who been playing all the games. You trying to tell me a nigga who, I love him to death, ain't played the last 2 years or last 2 weeks, and because he'll finally come off of injury? Cause she, for what team, nigga? Nigga, everybody outside plays basketball. Fuck out of here, you IBA ass nigga. You do not want me to do this to you. It's always these USDBL niggas talking about they play. So do Ticket. That puts you in the that puts you in the strike zone. You probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that puts you in the strike zone right there. It's always you motherfucker IBA ass niggas. Lamont play too, but you don't see him jumping on that. So do Ticket. So do Ticket. And he be wrong and hating too. Yeah, man. Man. I've been around basketball players all my life. I love y'all niggas, but how the fuck is the circus in business when all y'all clowns playing basketball? I don't get it. Cause you play basketball means you're an authority or no. No, it just means you play basketball and you have an opinion. You're doing a good job of it now, Kashif. Your opinion doesn't count. That's like a nigga saying that he's a good guy. No, it's not up to you to say how good of a person you are. It's up to us to let everybody know how good of a person you are. Right now. Yeah, okay. Then what the fuck did you bring it up for? Because nobody said nothing about who play or not. You brought that up thinking that that was going to mean something. It doesn't. So now, like I was saying, are you telling me a nigga who missing the last 2 years and the last 2 weeks is the reason a nigga who been playing all the time? Yeah, cause you said you got a scholarship from his basketball camp. Hey, nigga, I was in Morgan Wooten basketball camp, and I got a great report card at the end of it. But I don't bring that shit up. Cause it was damn near 30 years ago. Let it go. I know what the fuck you gotta do to get something in a basketball camp. But that don't got nothing to do with what we talk about right now. What you said was Kevin Durant is in the league, which means LeBron James will win no more championships. And I'm calling bullshit. Then you start going, nigga, I played. I can't hate because I went to LeBron James camp. That's like a motherfucker saying I can't be racist because I fucked a black woman. That's what you did. Brother, you sat here and said I can't hate because I played at his camp. I can't be racist. I got black friends. No, you can be racist and you can be hating. You can't have hate in your heart. All we saying is, all I said was that was some bullshit for you to say that Kevin Durant, what's up? What's up, Jeff? For you to say that Kevin Durant is back in the league, and that's the reason LeBron James ain't gonna win no more championships. I'm sorry. Right. Thank you. I like KD over LeBron, but the fact is the fact. Every real Kevin Durant fan, Kashif knows, only reason he went to Golden State, 2 reasons. Golden State wasn't gonna win another championship. Yeah, this one's staying up. Golden State gonna win another championship. Wasn't gonna win another championship with Harrison Barnes. Golden State, what? Listen to what I'm saying. Golden State wasn't going to win another championship. They learned that when they lost that year to KD. I mean, lost to LeBron. That's why they called KD. And KD knew, I'm never going to get out of the West again. KD knew he was never going to get out the West again. That's why I wanted him to join Golden State. I wanted Kevin Durant to get rings. And I knew he was never getting out the West. And what I said, man, he can't beat LeBron. I said when he won his first ring against KD, I said, it's clear that this player number one and KD number two. It's clear. Kevin Durant better than LeBron James. What you trying to tell me, Kashif? I didn't block you. One of the family did. All I'm saying to you is this, Kashif. If you think Kevin Durant is better than LeBron James, all I got to say, answer this question. Do you think if he was playing on a team with LeBron James, Kyrie Irving would be the leader of the team? Right now, if he was playing with LeBron, yeah, the Heat, the Heat was arguably better. No, the Heat played better. When you look at it, the Heat really wasn't. They had two motherfuckers who was gonna be basically out the league in 5 years. What up, Jay? Yeah. Hi, hold on. Yeah. Let me cut you on. Yeah, you on. Let's do it.
Yeah, bro. Like, yo, you gotta stop, man. Like, come on, man. Yo, as a former KD hater, who even while hating KD knew how good KD is, who's been telling people for a while now KD at worst is like a 1B. He's not Bron, though. Like, there's levels to it, and he's still a step below LeBron, though. Even at this age, the fact that, let me tell y'all something, man. The fact that it's even a debate right now between him and LeBron tells you everything you need to know, man. Like, that's a fact. LeBron damn near 40, though. And the fact that it's even a debate right now, that's telling me everything I need to know, man.
Jeff, I'm glad you said it like that because you just opened my eyes. To Jeff's point, y'all, when Kobe Bryant was the best player in the world and LeBron James was on the come up, and Kobe Bryant told you that LeBron James was the next player behind him when I hated LeBron James, but Kobe said that. When LeBron overtook Kobe, it was no more who is the better player. It was no more. It was easy to see. LeBron took that and ran. KD ain't take it and run. KD took it and gave it back. Let's give you another one, Kashif. This is why Lewis times you out on that one. Kashif, when Kobe Bryant won his last championship, LeBron James ended up winning his first. Kobe never competed or won again. When Kevin Durant won his first and his second, like LeBron just won the championship last year. Nobody was saying if KD came back last year, they was going to win the championship. What's up, bro?
If you hop right back on, let me take it. Hop right back on.
Real talk, y'all. Come on, man. Kashif, come on, man. They took when KD was supposed to have a mantle as the best player in the league when the Golden State beat Cleveland 2 years in a row. He wasn't smoking no LeBron James like that. He wasn't. He what? He wasn't. He wasn't. The championship with LeBron had Jordan Clarkson, George Hill, Larry Nance Jr., and all of these other niggas. LeBron had probably one of the greatest finals performances ever, and he lost. I'm just saying. Your point only had merits. Your point only would have been valid, and I would have said, well, I can see what you're saying. If you said some shit like when KD playing with other all-star players, shit, he got a chance to win it. But then I'll go, well, he played with Westbrook and Harden and Ibaka. They was all stars together and they didn't win it. Facts, beast mode. You can't negate what you saw. No, Derek Tillman. He was not the player that I used to love. My two favorite players before Kevin Love went to Cleveland was Kevin Durant and Kevin Love. That's what make me like LeBron James so much. I realized Kevin Love gonna be a Hall of Famer, not because his first 7 years he averaged 25, 27, and 12, and he was leading the league in rebounds like 3 out of his first 5 years. No, it's because that nigga played 2 years mediocre with LeBron James, went to a championship, and won a championship. And because that's on his resume, Kevin Love will be a Hall of Famer. I'm talking injury prone, game that started declining, all of that. Yeah, he played like pure trash. Niggas want to act like the Miami Heat was better than Golden State. No, they wasn't. People say Miami was better than OKC. Now. Dick Ryder, who's saying that who's making excuses about LeBron losing? What are you coming here talking about? Did you just sign on the channel and thought that you could, because somebody was talking about LeBron scoring 51 in a game that they lost, that we're making a comparison of players, dickhead. You play who you play and you win or you lose. You just here saying stupid shit. You are who you are. You be who you be. You wear clothes to. Let me tell y'all, don't delete their messages. You hide these motherfuckers on the channel. That's what it's called. Hide them on the channel. That's how you get them assholes out of here. The fuck is he talking about? He came in all loud and wrong. He don't need to stay. Okay. Shit, LeBron still is, Brandon. Him going to, I know what you're saying, LeBron probably get more rings. LeBron probably had got more rings. Motherfucker, I just told my girl Good Friday. Just because I don't know the day, don't mean I don't know Kevin Durant ain't playing. What's your point again? Oh, so to be a Laker fan, I have to know every game and the day they playing? Honestly, I thought they was playing Saturday. And I thought today was Friday. Oh, but I'm a Lakers fan. Thank you, JJ. Get his dumb ass. He just saying dumb shit now. Now you just looking like a dumb jock. Now you just a dumb jock. You been sniffing too much motherfucking jock fumes. Now you just sound like a dumbass jock. That made no point. That's proof that a lot of you niggas don't go to school because of how smart you are. You only go to school because you can play basketball. You should have spent more time in class. So, it's a shame. You niggas are college graduates, and I be burning y'all niggas up. Y'all didn't pay attention to shit in school. Y'all was a waste of a scholarship for real. A lot of you niggas was wastes of scholarships. Cause I'm smarter than you, and I'm a high school grad. So that's proof college doesn't always put out the smartest person. Hey, the brother said he play overseas. I don't doubt where brothers say they could play. But I don't care. I don't care that these niggas can play. Cause that don't make you right. Michael Jordan could play. Ain't know shit about the game. Don't know shit about the game. Other than when he on the floor. Don't know shit about the game. Shit, my cousin Ricky retired overseas. That's why I look at these niggas and laugh. Matter of fact, his son playing overseas now. I don't care. Hey, Magic Johnson, one of the greatest players ever, could tell you everything about the game, but he can't put a team together for shit. Elgin Baylor. Elgin Baylor was one of the greatest to ever play the game. Couldn't put a winning team together for shit. Matter of fact, the only two champions who were winners that did anything was Jerry West and Larry Bird. I ain't saying nothing wrong with playing overseas. What I'm saying is that is not relevant to what we talking about. Yeah, Stevie, ain't nothing wrong with playing overseas. But it's not relevant to what we talking about. You niggas, a lot of you niggas didn't know. My cousin, look it up, Ricardo Leonard. Yeah. Played at Cardozo High School in Washington, D.C., went to Old Dominion. Check it out. Right, Bert. We own House of Champions Gym. Do I say that because we own House of Champions gym that I know more? No. So yes, I'm gonna clown you when you do that fake pull rank. That shit not relevant. None of that shit relevant to what we doing. What we talking about Kevin Durant and LeBron James, not you. Not you. Now if we talking about you, all that matters. But we talking about Kevin Durant and LeBron James. We talking about a dude who about to catch Kareem and another dude who just getting in the top, who trying to get in the top 20. We talking about a dude who may be number one when he finished. And we comparing them to a dude who we hope. Let me help you out. Watch this. Watch this. He live in Ireland. That's him at ODU. That's Lil Ricky. He named after my Uncle Ricky. That's when he played his last game. That's my older cousin. That's when he went to Spangon. I ain't going that far, Brandon. I think KD is. But what we talk about all-time leading scores and how we gonna call Kevin Durant the ultimate scorer and nobody could score like him. True. What I say is Kevin Durant is the most efficient scorer ever I've ever seen. I think Kevin Durant is the most efficient scorer I've ever seen. I never seen a motherfucker who could be 15 for 18 with 39 points and he only shot 1 3. You be like, hold up. The math don't even make sense. He only supposed to score 36 on the shots he got. 37 plus the 3. How he end up with 39? 2 free throws? What's up, Wendy Love? But we got to give props. It don't matter if it's not about whether I like LeBron or not. It's about what the fuck I'm saying. People was arguing with me about Embiid. Embiid is a monster this year. Love seeing him play like a big man. Don't play every game still. Still does not play every game. Don't play every game. LeBron do. That means something. Right, Brandon? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 30 points off 12 shots. You wasn't supposed to do. He was 11 for 12. He was 11 for 12. Come on, y'all. I know what you're saying. KD a bad man. But come on now. Mm-hmm. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him again, Steve. Common, bro. It's a lot of holes in the content, LV. Common, bro. Yep. Yep, you can tell hoes. Like I said, y'all graduated high school, yet y'all still can't spell regular words. Yep, it was a hole in that. If you can't understand, it's probably because you spelt the word common instead of come on. You even did the abbreviation jump wrong. Yeah, that ain't, yeah. What you do, Wendy? Oh, we talk about basketball right now, Wendy. We talk about somebody just said that KD is playing now. So LeBron will never win another ring. And then just admitted that tonight the Lakers play the Nets and KD not playing. And yet he can't bring himself to understand that if you are saying that, that shoots holes in your argument. Then he keep coming back trying to say it's holes in my argument. Thank you, Wendy. I'm glad you just come here. So let me explain what's going on. Kashif is trying to tell me how LeBron will never win a championship because KD is playing. Without even seeing the damn irony that LeBron just won a championship last year. KD haven't been playing 2 years already. And then he out right now. Magic. You know now. What Larry tell you? Magic. Because that nigga think about getting niggas voting rights. Yeah, Derek, he said it's holes in my argument because I literally said that. Right. I literally said. So then he moved the goalpost, but it's holes in my argument. No, I mean for championships. But can we agree that if Kevin, we not sure why Kevin Durant missing, the Jazz should be hyped up. The Jazz should be hyped up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We know they ain't winning shit, but they should be hyped up. Durant. I would rather have Durant. Larry good. Larry slow and white. I'm taking Durant. Larry good, but he not better than Kevin Durant in my opinion. I think so, Brian. I hope so. If AD don't come back, Utah could get to the finals. Yeah, KD over Larry all day for me. That's an easy one. I watched both of them play. I know the deficiencies of Larry Bird game. Kevin Durant can check Larry Bird. Larry Bird cannot check Kevin Durant. He's not a better shooter. He is not a better shooter. is questionable about passing. KD can pass just as good as Larry. I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm not that guy. I told you. I'm not that guy. That's because Ticket a LeBron hater. His 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 motives are to try to protect Michael Jordan's legacy like he one of his kids. I don't know why. So that's why he's fucking changing teams. That's why. Because his motivation ain't about liking the team. His motivation is based on, like Elder said, when your motivation based on hating somebody, it's never gonna pan out good. You can type it. Kashif, say that. See, Kashif, right there, I got no problem with that. Say that. Yeah, I'm about to say that. And that's okay to say. But it's also okay to say that KD can't beat LeBron. Brian Larkins. Right. People ain't, it is to stupid people, Brian. It ain't to me because I think Kareem is the greatest player ever. Neither one. His name is Kareem, Brandon. It's neither one. That's why you don't know. Because it's neither one. His name is Kareem. Why you think the icon on this channel is Kareem? Hack Brilla. Now watch this. Larry was a better passer and rebounder. Kevin is a better defender, just as good as a shooter. And I'm reaching on what? It is what it is. Numbers don't lie. Kevin Durant can't beat LeBron James' team. He has trouble beating LeBron James' teams. And the way that he got to win, he can't just play with regular all-stars. He got to play with super duper stars. He can't even play with future MVPs and beat LeBron James. He has to play with some of the best in the game right now to beat LeBron James. Everybody else, he's smoking. Yeah, cause Kashif getting in his feelings because he just exposed himself. This is about his feelings towards KD. When I'm taking all emotion out the game. Hey y'all, tell him why he sounds so stupid. He telling a nigga who always tell everybody, well, actually, my favorite player in the league is Kevin Durant. I'm a homer. I don't own a LeBron James jersey. Got a Kevin Durant, though. Seattle Supersonics. It's called facing reality. Being a grown man and understand. It's like if you from Detroit, right? Back in the day, you just had to face it. Tommy Hearns couldn't beat Sugar Ray. You just had to face it. He couldn't beat him. Now, when he got old, when he was past his prime, unfortunately, yeah, before he went to the Warriors, that's true. That's true. I mean, we cannot. I never deny the fact, but that's how I know about Russ. But Russ could have won the championship if they kept. Russell Westbrook's best chance to win the championship was with Harden, Durant, and Ibaka. I ain't saying that, Messiah. That's just going too fucking far. Now you reaching. He ain't no. What's the fraud about a man that can drop 20 in his sleep? Nothing fraud about him. I'm just merely saying it's bothering. Look, Kashif got salt in his wound because I'm saying that Kevin Durant ain't better than LeBron James. It's like millions of players in the history of the game that's not better than LeBron James. I say Michael Jordan ain't better than LeBron James. So, is it a disrespectful thing to say that? No. It's my honest criticism. It's my honest, yeah. And then when we talking about MVP this year, it has to be Donovan Mitchell and LeBron James, the two to be talked about the most. Donovan Mitchell, because his team is way better than we expected, and he is the catalyst. That's the reason. Yep. The catalyst, he's the catalyst. So that's the reason why I have no problem if people say he's number one. But LeBron James has to be number two. Then Embiid, number three. Why is he number three? Based on performance, it could be Mitchell, Embiid, and LeBron. But Mitchell and LeBron play every fucking game. Embiid does not. And that's the same reason. Because they're not number two. I mean, they not number one. The reason they number two, because they ain't doing what Donovan Mitchell and them doing. They the champions. LeBron number two, because of course, we know they number two because AD hurt and ain't putting in the work he had. But still, I look at it like Donovan Mitchell don't have an AD. So for him to be number one, for them to be number one in the league, and he don't got no AD, I'm going to give him number one. I give LeBron number two. I told you. I'm objective. But to say he ain't in the run, shit, if the Lakers... Yeah, I did too, Stevie, because I ain't think Ben Simmons was a fucking rookie. Remember, I did that on this channel. And shouts out to Stevie, because Stevie the nigga that made me look at Donovan Mitchell. And that he took Charles Barkley and Shaq shit person. Stevie is the first nigga that told me about Donovan Mitchell. Because I was talking about Kyle Kuzma. See, I can be honest. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas told me about Christian Wood. I said, man, that nigga named Wood because he need to be on the bench. Y'all laugh like shit. Y'all laugh y'all ass off. Yeah, Tease, I think it was you too. It was a few of y'all on here. And I told y'all like 20 games in. Y'all right. I like Donovan Mitchell. Steve. That's why y'all niggas like y'all get timed out, blocked, but y'all come back. Cause y'all know I'm fair. Y'all know if I did what I did, it's cause I'm like, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? This is me you talking to. I ain't on no fanboy shit. I'm the nigga that tell you when LeBron sucked. I mean, LeBron totally sucked. That nigga came out here throwing up them goddamn three. How many times y'all done seen a video do this? In the middle, especially, what was it, last year? LeBron will not go to the basket, and it's pissing me off, y'all. How many times we won away from 100. I know it's some new niggas in here. Hit the like. We won away from 100. Hit the like. I got some people here know they supposed to hit that like. There we go. Hey, motherfuckers like, how Phoenix blow that game? I said, because New Jersey got James Harden, Joe Hurst, and Jeff Green. That's all they need with James Harden. Because James Harden is better than Kyrie Irving. Let's be honest. Y'all wouldn't expect Kyrie to come back and win that game. I watched that game because James gonna come back. When they cut it to 9, I went to sleep. I said, watch when I wake up, James win the game. What the fuck you mean I'm tripping? Okay, Vaughn, I'm tripping. How many MVPs did Kyrie win? Oh, yeah. You deserved to have a rest taken. That's why niggas was timing you out. Oh, yeah, you deserved it. You deserved it. You deserved it. You earned it. Don't worry about it. You earn your wings back. I'm shit damn right I took it. You ain't need that. You ain't know what to do with it. You was out this show committing felonious sins. You ain't deserve it. You get a chance to earn your wings back, just like Polo. You get to earn your wings back. You see, you should do like Mahari. Look, when Mahari know he say some shit and I get that look, Mahari dip. Mahari get the fuck. Mahari go, Val will take your wrench. I don't care if you LDBC. You can get it too saying dumb shit. That's the thing about us being brothers. You should be able to take the chastising from your brother. We talk about, if you looked at the title, It says 100% facts. Jordan dick riders, ballpark eaters, and haters never want LeBron to win. That's what we talk about. This second, though, we talking, Mahari, about me and Kashif is going back and forth. Because Kashif swear to me that because Kevin Durant is in the league, look, because Kevin Durant in the league right now, there is no way LeBron James will ever win another championship. That's what he told me. Because, Mahari, he said, because Kevin Durant plays in the league now. Never mind the fact that he been injured. Look, we seen the man get injured this year. We was all like, oh. LK Raw, me too. Kyrie is not better than Harden. Answer my question. How many MVPs did Kyrie Irving win? Who has done more with less talent? Who has done more with less talent? Who has done more? No, look, you're not allowed to come in here and talk. No, it's just a bunch of Kyrie dick riders like you. We know you flat earthers. You niggas who want to be on a boat full of white women, run around burning sage, talk about you a fucking Indian. Kyrie is a champion. No, so is J.R. Smith, nigga. Channing Frye is a champion too. So is Channing Frye. So is Richard Jefferson. So is Richard Jefferson. No, you shouldn't have timed him out. I wanted him. I wanted some more of his ass. You should not have timed him out. Ooh, I was great having fun with this dumb ass. Them boys did just as much on other teams without LeBron as Kyrie. Kashif. Them boys did just as much on other teams without LeBron as Kyrie. Kashif. Yes or no? Yeah, you're right. Richard Jefferson actually went to a championship without playing with you're right. Richard Jefferson went to a championship without playing with LeBron James. You're right. You got me. Kyrie never went to the playoffs without playing with LeBron James. In fact, Kyrie never even went to the playoffs without playing on an already playoff made team. Correct? Only time Kyrie ever went to a championship on a team that was bad the year before, LeBron James had to come. Yes or no? Oh, really? Well, this is why you're timed out. You'll get blocked next time because you got to have facts on this joint. Class is in session. Class is in session. Kyrie Irving never won more than 31 games in Cleveland without LeBron James. When he was traded to Boston, the team that Cleveland beat on the way to the championship, they were already a playoff team, and they had Isaiah Thomas, who was second in scoring, averaging 28 points a game in Brad Stevens' offense, and was second in MVP voting. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals and lost without Kyrie Irving against LeBron James, Kevin Love, and Kyrie Irving, which is how Kyrie finally went to the playoffs, the championship, and yes, got a ring. He leaves LeBron, goes to a team that was already a championship built team, basically, a playoff caliber team, because they were in the Eastern Conference Finals. They had Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Who did Harden come up short against, Vaughn? And then I'm gonna block you because you on my nerve. Don't time him out. Who did he come up short against? Who did he come up short against? Hurry up and put the team in. Then ask yourself why I blocked you. Or just get yourself out of here. Why doesn't he have a championship? He came up short in the playoff against who? The eventual champions. Now let's get your dumb ass out of here. I'm tired of wasting time with you. Back to my brother that needs to be educated. Now, so Kyrie Irving went to a team that was already in the Eastern Conference Finals. He was paid to be the guy to get them over the hump, correct? Hey, y'all, when Boston got Kyrie Irving, Kyrie had already went far. Boston had already went far with Isaiah. They saw Isaiah was hurt. Kyrie was supposed to be better. They had Jason Tatum and Brown now. They were supposed to go further, right, y'all? What happened? Kyrie got hurt in the regular season. Jason Tatum carried them to the championship round against LeBron. They lost. LeBron goes to the finals, loses to Golden State with George Hill, Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith, Larry Nash Jr. Stop me from naming all these great players. Anyway, that's not the point. That's not the point. So the next year, right? You just know when Kyrie come back, Boston gonna be the shit, right? You just know. You know that Kyrie gonna be able to blend with all those bench players who stepped up, Rozier, all of them gonna step up. Nope. He met in Bob Bloomington. Hello, old boy. Welcome to Milwaukee. Sweeping through your town. Kashyyyk. It got worse when Kyrie played. They got rid of Kyrie to New Jersey, who was an 8th seed with no Kyrie. So they gotta be better when they get Kyrie, right? And they get KD, right? But they was already a playoff team without him. They was already a playoff team without him. So when they get Kyrie, even though KD don't play, right, they gonna be way better. Well, he played 20 games and they was sorry as shit, but he was good. Then they got Spencer and all of them niggas who made the playoffs the year before without his ass. And they made the playoffs. Without Kyrie again. With him sitting on the bench, talking about, I don't think we should play the rest. Well, nigga, you ain't played a whole year. I don't think we should go to the bubble. I respect what you're saying, why you saying it, but you didn't play all year, though. I don't pay attention to nobody's interviews. All I know is this. James Harden is a monster, and he better than Kyrie Irving. That's all I know, Mahari. I don't care about really too many interviews. I ain't care about when Kyrie was on the podcast talking about they ain't need a coach. I wasn't listening to that shit, but it was all over the news that he said that. When James Harden fuck up and he fat and he bricking, what's up? What's up, Auntie? I'm good. When James Harden big and out of shape, bricking and he gunning, I call that shit out. I call it out. What we gotta do, we gotta be objective. Again, this is just basketball. We can have our personal favorites and say, nah, this is my guy though. But I'm not tearing KD down by saying that I think LeBron, well, that LeBron's proven to be a better player. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know who making the playoff. I don't look. They done changed this one season. This is something you need to understand. This is another reason why LeBron James should be MVP for me. Young, 71 game. Look, a championship boxer. Name me one that fights 71 days after he wins the belt. Name me a Super Bowl champion that plays 71. AD breaking down. Jimmy Butler was hurt earlier this year. Most of the teams that went deep in the playoffs got guys that's hurt. This turnaround, and for him to be playing like this, Mahari, that's a lie. You're a liar and you need to stop it. Nobody's taking away Kyrie's part in the 2016 championship. But all he did was play a part. The nigga never would have been there if he ain't played with LeBron. Stop it. Now, James Harden. How can he be refusing to change his game when he literally done it 3 times to make teams better? He was off the bench, changed his game. He was leading the league in assists when he first got. This is not the first time James led the league in assists, son. He did that when he first got there. D'Antoni changed his game and said, my offense is James putting up threes. James can do everything. James got tired of playing like that. Nobody was saying nothing about LeBron wanting to play in the bubble. We was talking about Kyrie, but you got LeBron on the brain, so you got to bring it up. Your point is invalid. James game. See, that's why I took your rent. Right now, you're just babbling. James game was changed according to his coaches. James said, I want to leave. I'm tired of playing that way. That's because he knows in Houston, that was the only way they was going to win. Is he playing like he played in Houston now? Mahari. Is he playing like he played in Houston now? So what you're saying is not true. He does change his game. So Kyrie refuses to change his. No, you don't. Yeah. So no, he didn't, because he would have told his boss to change his style. That was working. after you had been playing with Kevin McHale and that style wasn't working. Yeah. See, Mahari, this is why I don't debate with you. I debate with my equals. You are not equal. You sit up there, see, but no. He did change his game. Again, he started with Kevin McHale. D'Antoni changed his game. You don't tell your coach who just start changing your game, no, I won't play this style. You got further with D'Antoni's style than McHale. Stop it, Abel. Stop it, brother. Yeah. What point guard better than him, Kashif? Yes. He is the best point guard in the league. What point guard better than him? Kyrie not no point guard. He the league. What's the you know it from a basketball perspective. Now, this where your expertise comes in. Because you know the traditional role of a point guard. To set up the offense, get everybody involved, and then when the offense lags and needs spots, you pick up the pace and you start scoring. That nigga the ultimate in that shit. And then he rebound better than any point guard. Thank you, Kashif. Because I've been arguing that. That was my argument about John Wall. I said, y'all, I know y'all like Westbrook, but I like the traditional sense of a point guard. That wins more. That wins more. That will get more wins. I know we like the oohs and ahs, but the traditional, the fundamentals of the positions always end up winning in the end of the year. Fundamentals. The team with the best fundamental players end up winning at the end of the year. No, he not. That's a lie. How many turnovers did he have with that triple-double game? I know. 2. I've been watching that. It done went drastically down here, man. Matter of fact, I've been noticing LeBron got way more turnovers than James Harden. So you can't say James. So why would you make that statement, Abel, when you just so you contradicting yourself? Dame is the best point guard in the league right now. That's a fact. No, he's not. No, he's not. I can't even say he the best scoring point guard. Because James Harden can score better than him. But that's probably what he is. But no. No, he wasn't a small forward. He was a point guard facilitator. James Worthy was a small forward. They literally had a small forward that Magic gave it to. Dave, you know better than that. Now, yeah, I knew you was lurking. There you go. I've been waiting to see his icon again since the beginning. There you go. Yeah. Jordan Clarkson is finally looking like Monte Ellis Jr., like I thought he was. I hope he can do it all year. That's my guy. No, Kyrie can't be the best scoring guard when Dame score more than him all the time and he take more shots. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, my heart. I mean, he do got a lot of turnovers, but trash. I mean, dude, don't you think he just been a little extreme? He do got a lot of turnovers. I said that, but that don't mean But he's trash because of it. What's their record? Can we agree that what's their record, dude? Now, can we agree that those turnovers? I can agree that those turnovers aren't helpful, but can we agree that they aren't hurting them that much? What's their record? Is that how you get into play? Is that how you get in the playoffs? Is that how you get to be number 2 in the West by them counting against? Shit. Okay. With that, the Wizards is 2-0 against the Nets. Them boy trash though. Yeah. Said a guy who's a jet lifer. Said a guy who's a jet lifer. I don't know. I wanted him, Young Killer. Let me get him, Young Killer. I had to get him right there. Them boy trash though. I'm telling you, the education system around America is really pitiful. I mean, look, I'm about to call some senators and governors and complain about really the lack of education that has been put in our community is really pitiful. It's some grown men. They fucking up 4, 5-letter words. Thank you, Kashif. Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian, no, you know what's funny? You know what's funny, Brian? This was funny. Don't everybody play everybody anyway? Is it like Lakers got an easy schedule? I thought everybody plays everybody. Let me read it like Mahari, y'all. Here's my overall point. Harden's a great player, but disappears in the playoffs. If you're a great scorer and a playmaker, show me in the postseason. And again, I keep telling people that shit one-sided than a motherfucker. Harden don't show up against one team. And now that nigga's a choker. And look, I'm like Kendrick Perkins. Nigga, I remember Harden at OKC taking them to the championship because he was fucking up Kobe and Ginobili. Y'all remember that? They put Harden and Westbrook. Harden is the reason Kobe and Ginobili had to go home. That's the postseason. Nigga, you know you sound like that. The fuck out of here. You like Scarface. I can't read your post and not do the voice. You got that voice you got that voice. I can't read your shit and not do the voice. James Tyson, I keep trying to say the same shit. Nigga, all these people ain't laughing because I'm funny. You do sound like that. Nigga, I'm not that funny. Cause she right. That's the type of shit you be in. Cause he a two-way player. I don't care if he gay. I don't care if he like men or not. He ain't better than James. Talking about Paul George, a two-way player. I don't care if he like men or not. James Harden better than him. I don't care nothing about the man's person. Press 1 if Mahari sound exactly like how I said it. I do not sound like that. Yes, you do. Nigga, you do. If I was to do a movie, nigga, I already got a stereotypical spot for you. You sound like every rude New York cab driver. Hey, who the fuck are you? No, I'm not pulling over for you. This fucking guy over here, man. Nigga, if when I write the movie, that's gonna be the joke. My car gonna blow up. You gonna be the rude driver. The fuck out of here. You gonna be saying all that crazy sports shit while I'm in the junk driving. Hey Dave, I'm glad you brought that up. Let me tell y'all something. No, I know that, Kashif. No, Kashif. I know you ain't said that. No, ain't nobody. Nah, Kashif, you just said Harden better. We just saw it. I just agreed with you. So look, hey, I'm glad my man brought this up. This is a topic I want to have. We talk too much about what Michael Jordan would have scored. Oh nah, y'all wrong. Y'all better not touch my man off that. Hell yeah. Be dying. Look. Yeah, don't nobody touch Kashif and that. That's why y'all know ain't anybody blocking him or no shit like that. Nah, Kashif good. Oh yeah. Cause he ain't say no silly shit like that. Everybody in a whoever thought he said he ain't say that. But dang, I don't know, maybe yeah, Michael Cooper. So look, we was talking me and my cousin, cause my cousin a Jordan fan, and he agreed with me on this. He don't believe Jordan would average like 40 or 50 now either. Because of the way Mike played. He said he think Mike could average like 28 and 12 and like 7 boards. And I agreed with him. Michael Jordan might average 12 assists in today's game. His points might go down, but he would average 12 assists. Because guys like Craig Hodges and John Paxson in today's NBA would be fucking all-stars. They would average, if you think about it, he averaged 28. He couldn't average 40. It's too many defenses. You saw that shit they was doing to Steph last night, doubling them whenever you trapping them, boxing one. We even seen that. Too much shit you could do. And then when your game is predicated on being in the mid-range where they could run a zone, it's too many holes. It was too many holes in this game. But he wasn't stupid. Mike knew how to pass. That's how he won championships. He knew how to pass out of that shit. I think Michael Jordan would have averaged like, I think, but he would have saw a lot of more double doubles, 0.510. I think Michael Jordan would have probably been a top 5 assist man if all time if he played in today's rules. Cause what would have happened? Think about like my man said, Michael Cooper. But y'all niggas talk to me about Covington. And I keep telling y'all, don't talk to me about Covington. He'll never be a Michael Cooper. If Michael Cooper played in today's league, with the way he shot the three, especially from the way they do the corner set a corner three up now, yeah, no, not doing that, Mahari, no. because the rules were adjusted to the players' deficiencies. When it came to my, you know what I'm saying? So nah, I'm not adjusting your game for the rules. The rules was adjusted to stop you from being able to do that. So logically, the easier thing to do is just pass the ball. You still can score from the mid range. You still, he could, I keep saying, he'd be like DeMar DeRozan when he was at Toronto, not DeRozan now. Yeah, because he wouldn't be as athletic, but he still had good enough fundamentals. Michael Jordan probably be a corner three shooter like PJ Tucker though. They'll probably set him up for corner threes like PJ Tucker. But I could see him averaging a lot of assists because, and I could see, Now, Kashif, again, that's some shit I can't argue with. Yes, being 7 foot in any era is good. Being 7 foot and can shoot like that in any era, it's like only a few players you can sit in every era and be like, yeah. Like way back when, them old ass white boys, Jordan gonna dunk all over them. Yay. He'll be flying all over them. Thank you, TZ. That's a better name. Thank you, TZ. Because that be the problem, I say, DeRozan. Kawhi don't play enough. That's why I don't think about it. I'm not being funny. I swear to God. He don't play enough. So I don't think of him. Yep, that's who Jordan would be a better Kawhi. But he could pass better than Kawhi. Kawhi can't pass good as Michael Jordan could. Michael Jordan could pass better than Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard had to learn how to be an average passer. I ain't never understood shit like that. That nigga's an average passer. He had to learn. Michael Jordan, at least a good passer. Let me peek. Let me say some shit. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to make niggas mad. Because people think I'm a Kyrie hater, so fuck it. I might as well say the truth. Shame the devil. A lot of niggas want to say Kyrie, talk that Kyrie. Well, you know he learned from his godfather, Rod Strickland. No, he didn't. What, he only learned the layups? Why come he ain't passing? Because Rod Strickland... Rod Strickland came in the league with Mark Jackson. After they already drafted Mark Jackson, they got Strickland too. Strickland came in the league and was one of the best passers soon as he got in the league. Y'all niggas crazy. With this Kyrie, you know he Rod Strickland is godfather. Well, why the fuck the only thing he learned how to do was shoot? Shit, he ain't no 20th. He a little further down than that. He's a good passer. 20th is one of the greatest passers ever. Jordan ain't dead. I can name 20 passers better than Jordan. That's being too generous. What I'm saying is, in the history of the league, Jordan is not a bad passer. He's not an average passer. He's a good passer. That's how he won championships, making good passes. Yeah, a lot of people ain't like Rod though, but still, fuck that, Abel. You know what I'm talking about. How come everybody Rod Strickland, but they only talk about the scoring? Why can't he pass? Thank you. Thank you, Leonard. Why can't he pass? Mahari, help me. Hey, where am I lying? Am I lying? The dribbling, all of that. I be like, yeah, that's especially them layups, them little scoop joints. He be doing them rod joints. Mahari. That's why I'm not a JDR. I'm one of these people. When it's fresh and it's new and it's out and I see it and I take a notice, I love it. Yeah, but Leonard, think about it. You said at best. That you should have said like 50th or 60th at best. Because I know you wasn't because think about it. Watch this. Right now, Chris Paul, Magic Johnson, John Stockton, Chris Paul, LeBron James, Jason Kidd, Rajon Rondo, Rod Strickland, Mark Jackson. I said LeBron already, right? Yeah, I did say LeBron already. Isaiah Thomas, Gary Payton, Kevin Johnson, it's too many passes. Yeah, Penny. Yeah, I gotta get it. Look at it this way. Look at it this way. This is why I said that. Oscar Robertson. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with me? Bob Cousy. Nah, I play him. Right. Strickland was disrespected. And they... Right. Oh, okay. Because, Leonard, this is what I great say. Scottie Pippen. Yeah, Durant. Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen. Right? Right? I say Jose Calderon. That's all he did was pass, though. I'm not counting him. I'm not counting him. That's not fair. All he did was pass. Larry Bird, yeah. Steve Nash, look at y'all. See? P. Majors, here I come. You stay up right here with all that snow on your boots. What's up? I'm calling. What? What's the name of the glasses? On live, so you got to look at it.
I was gonna buy a new truck, man. The ram went out, man.
The what?
The Dodge Ram went out.
For real?
Yeah.
What went out on it?
The motor.
Oh, shit.
Something in the motor. It's like shit. Had to go buy a new vehicle.
God damn. That shit always happening in the weather.
I'm gonna take it to the shop, see if it get fixed. I just bought this shit right here.
What you buy?
I hold me off for a hot second.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'm in a mission, so once I get the pickup fixed, I think it's something I can't stay down too long.
Yeah, it gotta be right.
They gotta move around.
The bed on that don't look Asian than a mother.
Exactly, bro.
That's one thing I had to tell you. I ain't no super red, white, and blue dude. But when it comes to pickup trucks and shit, I need American pickup trucks. Yeah. I told you, look on carsforsale.com and say you willing to drive 150 miles. It'll never be 150 miles. You will find what you want, your price range. All right, bro. That's one thing, man. Hey, look at y'all niggas still naming motherfuckers. Jokic can pass better than him. Jason Williams can pass better than him. Scott Skiles can. They already said, we already said Stockton, Mahari. He was in the beginning. I forgot Mark Price. I did say Koozie. Man, y'all niggas crazy. Y'all crazy. Crazy good. Fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all niggas is haters like me. We a bunch of haters. Cause we saying people can pass better than Michael Jordan. But they could. Pete Maravich. But they could. Like, we gotta be honest, Michael Jordan wasn't even the best passer on his team. Nah, it wasn't on the low. Isaiah on the high. Isaiah one of the top assist men all time. It's just you remember him for freaking niggas. That's just like Tim Hardaway. Yeah. Now that man said Sedale 3. Now I won't do that to him. Nah, we ain't never forget. He was one of the beginning people we said. But you know who we did forget? Andre Miller. We forgot Andre Miller. We forgot Andre Miller. So understand that's just like where Kashif at. Kashif, get on back in here so I can give you your wrench back. This is what we saying. I don't got time for emotional shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying these players are better than Michael Jordan, but I am telling you that Michael Jordan was not a better passer than these people. You see what I'm saying? A nigga will take that I said that as a front on Michael Jordan's whole career. That's true, nephew. That's true, nephew. People won't want to admit it, but I'm not going to say that. Fat Lever, right. Yeah, only reason he ain't in there because he said that he homophobic, very. Keep in the closet. That's the only reason he had to do the motherfucking, he had to do the Donald Sterling. I love gay people. That's what he got to say now. I love gays. That's what he got to say. That's the only way. Ain't that some shit? You got to say some more shit. I'm not gonna be no. Yeah. Mahari. Where you at, Mahari? Abel. I'm not gonna be in the Hall of Fame. If I got to say, I'm not gonna make it. You get some fruit. Be safe, Blackfoot. I'm not gonna make it. You'll never make the Hall of Fame. Why? You won't say you like moistness. Nah, I don't like moistness. Why don't you like moistness? Because I like girls. Shut up. You a hater. You don't like moistness. The Wizard, Leonard, the Wizard was not a better passer than Michael Jordan. I wish he was. Wizard was not a better passer than Michael Jordan. Ron Harper wasn't even. I put Michael Jordan passing with like a Tony Parker. Because Tony wasn't dishing out, but he was. Y'all niggas just naming everybody now. Alfred Payton. Y'all naming niggas that can pass. Just y'all niggas now. John Elway. Stop. Stop. Okay, stop. Cause now y'all just trolling. Now y'all niggas just trolling. Chuck Taylor. Has anybody ever seen Chuck Taylor? How come there's no CDRs? Sugar Ray could pass better than two, bro. But now you trolling, bro. Stop. For real. Come on, y'all. Help me out. Can somebody please email me some footage of Chuck Taylor? Right, Mark. This is Jim McMahon. Mark, stop. You trolling. This nigga said Jim McMahon. He could pass better. You got some? You can email some footage, Bert. All this motherfucking shit you be doing in the game. Now you can't email footage. Has anybody seen Chuck Taylor play? Real talk. Look, everybody be dick riding Jordan. Nigga, Chuck sold way more shoes than Jordan. I want to see some Chuck. He was an all-star. Cam Newton. Wilt Chamberlain wasn't before your time, LK Raw. Bill Russell wasn't before your time. Elgin Baylor wasn't before your time. Thank you, Mahari. Thank you, Mahari. Somebody finally actually answering my serious ass question. I want to know. Think about that shit. We ain't never think about this shit. Niggas to this day wear Chucks. We have no idea. Bill Russell wore Chucks. How good was this nigga? Y'all ain't paying attention. If Jordan... LK Raw. I never saw Wilt play, but I've seen footage of Wilt. You ain't gotta be 30. I ain't motherfucking 70. But I seen footage of Bill Russell. I'm not 100. But I ain't seen, but I seen pictures and film of George Mikan. I'm not 90, but I done seen Bob Cousy. I done seen footage of everybody. Everybody. Even old black and white pictures and basketball cards. I don't know. Somebody tell me if Chuck Taylor's black or white. I don't know. This is, y'all bullshitting. That's why I'm not paying nobody no attention that they talk about it, because I'm trying to figure it out. Right, Bert. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I don't even know what the fuck Chuck Taylor looked like. Chuck White. Probably so, because some segregation shoes. That's why there was black shit. That's why it was only two colors for so long. Black and white. The white was the first pair that came out. Those were segregation shoes. Stan Smith was a tennis player. I know who he was. Stan Smith was a tennis player. I don't know who the fuck. That nigga probably was a movie star. He probably. He looking. Let me see. Cause y'all ain't asking the right question. Y'all not. See, yeah, I knew that. I knew who Stan Smith was. Cause when those Adidas came out, you gotta understand. See? When those Adidas came out, those was the 70s. Look. That's Stan Smith. Stan Smith, 74 years old. I knew who Stan Smith was. Tennis Hall of Famer, Grand Slam champion, American. 2-time Grand Slam champion. Obviously not, because don't nobody got the Chuck Taylor disease. Let me see. Chuck. It's a American basketball player. Chuck Taylor. Oh, shit. Look at Chuck. Oh, shit. Look at Chuck. With his racist ass. Look at Chuck. Chuck. Like Chuck. I could be like Chuck. Look at Chuck. Chuck was traveling like shit. That shit ain't legal. Chuck was traveling like a motherfucker. Salesman and basketball player. He was a hell of a salesman. Charles Hollis Taylor. Shit, them was the greatest shoes ever back in the day. He was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Chuck Taylor was a racist bastard. Let me see Chuck Taylor's stats. Any cracker born in 1901. Chuck Taylor, y'all. Racist bastard. I can't even find this nigga stats. Early life education. How is this nigga a basketball player with no stats? Chuck Taylor was born in rural Brown County, Oak Clan Country, Indiana, on June 24th, 1901, during the height of the Klan. Taylor, a graduate of racist-ass Columbus High School in racist-ass Columbus, Indiana, in 19 played the guard position on the school's basketball team, which no black people were allowed to play on or against. He became captain of the varsity team, which was all white, while a high school sophomore, was two-time all-state selection. He began his semi-pro career in 1919 as the player manager for the Converse All-Stars basketball team in the 20s, but became widely known as the salesman and promoter of the Converse All-Star basketball shoes. Taylor traveled the country providing local basketball clinics in all-white areas, making special appearances to all-white children, and meeting with customers in local sporting goods stores to promote the company's basketball shoes. During World War II, where blacks were being segregated, had to shit on the side of the road and go in the bushes and wasn't getting no GI Bill, shouts out to Granddad. He coached the right field Air Tex basketball team during 1944 and 45 season and served as a PE teacher for the military before resuming his career as a traveling salesman for Converse. He retired from work in '68 and was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. This cracker never really played. Taylor made his debut as a semi-pro in 1919 for the Columbus Commercials. He was 17. Oh shit, Chuck was like LeBron. He made semi-pro when he was 17. Taylor played as a sub for another of the team's players during the final 3 minutes of the game, but he scored no points. Right. Chuck sold way more than Jordan. He ain't never played. This nigga was a sub that didn't score. After the Columbus Commercials disbanded the following season, Taylor continued to pursue a career. Look, this is white privilege. You ain't even have to be good and you get a pair of shoes named after you. So the Chucks was like having on that Air Scott Hastings. After the Columbus Commercials disbanded the following season, Taylor continued to pursue a career in pro basketball, which included playing for the Akron Firestone Non-Skids. Oh yeah, these were definitely white teams. The Akron Firestone Non-Skids. Who the fuck thought of the name? These niggas was named after tires. We're the Akron Four-Season Radials. The Akron Firestone Non-Skids was a semi semi-pro team, as well as another semi-pro team in Detroit, Michigan, and Chicago, Illinois. Although Taylor played on pro and semi-pro teams for 11 seasons, no records have been located that confirm Taylor's link to playing for Buffalo Germans and original Celtics, as some claim. Taylor did not clarify those assertions. With one notable exception, Taylor's career as a player on the semi-pro team ended in the 1920s in Chicago when he became a traveling salesman and a product promoter for the Converse rubber shoe company. However, during the 1926-27 season, Taylor was a player manager of the All-Stars, the Chicago-based touring team that Converse company sponsored to promote sales of its Converse All-Star basketball shoe. This nigga never played. He has no stats. Gangbangers was running around with their chucks on. Everybody's like Chuck. Nigga, Doug McDermott is like Chuck. No, he not. Because he in the league. John Stockton's son is like Chuck. It's like John Stockton's son coming out with shoes. The David Stockton Hall of Famers. What? This is outstanding. Bro. Look. Basketball promoter. Nothing about playing. He led a clinic at NC State in 1922. A demonstration for Fielding Yost at the University of Michigan. Dude, Chuck Taylor was not a basketball player. This nigga was not a basketball player. Charles Taylor, Naismith Memorial. Look at that. Right, you might as well. What's up, Ben Matt? You might well buy a pair of Wally Zerbiaks. Yes, and selling shoes. So you mean to tell me, hold up. Uh-oh. 1969, Chuck Taylor was inducted in the Hall of Fame. He wasn't a pro player or coach. Shit, he wasn't even a college player or coach. I can't find no stats. Look, but you telling me a shoemaker can make the Basketball Hall of Fame? So a guy who sells a lot of shoes would be a Hall of Famer. So shoes have always been tied to that game. And marketing too. So you saying it would be an interest to make the play. So you saying that this shoe sold to, we literally have black and white footage of every NBA player wearing a shoe made by a man who never played the game. So it wouldn't be in the NBA's interest to make the best player the same guy with the best shoes? I'm just saying. Especially at that time. I'm just saying, if you see, oh no, I ain't walking, I'm about to do it now. 1969 was a different time, y'all. The NBA didn't have David Stern. He was probably a baby and still a lawyer. The NBA was thinking about dying when David Stern came in. Remember, that's why the ABA got made. The NBA was losing popularity. They bought ABA teams to try to bring fans back. Magic and Bird did that. And they boosted Magic and Bird. But how long was that going to last? Exactly. 18 lot. Oh, my goodness. Well, back then, you don't want to make no black man the face of your league. You ain't selling no products with no black man name on it for real, unless you just selling it in the black community. I was still doing segregation, just right after segregation time. People wasn't warmed up yet. Then in the 70s, basketball had a problem because they said it was too black. Problem was them niggas had big old afros and beards like mine and shit, and beating up white guys. That was the problem for real. So they changed the image. Now I didn't know this, but back in Michigan, Magic had already had made a name for himself as being a peacemaker between blacks and whites. He did it in his high school. They used Magic. Magic says it. That they use him to calm everybody down. Then they immediately played on his race as soon as he went to college. They played on the black versus the white, him versus Bird. Stern got rid of all of the niggas. The Sugar Ray Richardsons, the Roy Topleys, all the cocaine brothers. Instead of getting them help, he got them fired. And picked out the good ones. The good ones. Magic was one of them good ones. Isaiah,
Dominique. It was all about being a safe, clean-cut black man. That was back then. I ain't saying that was wrong. That's what they was looking for, okay? And Michael came out. Michael wasn't as talkative. Michael was just go play and do what they say. Shh. Nike was banned at first by the NBA. How did the NBA go from banning Nike to embracing Nike? That Chuck Taylor story just told me a lot. I always wondered that. I remember when they made the Air Jordans, Nike was a new company. They was paying Michael Jordan's fine. They ain't really had no money. They was a new company. David Stern saw shit. I can make some money with this young nigga. He can be like Dr. J. Because that's what it was about. Dr. J became the guy that they was calling the ambassador. And they were searching for the next Dr. J. Julius Irving was their safe Negro. Because Julius would go to Rucker Park and Julius can be in a business meeting. And that's what it was about when I was a kid. You niggas don't get it twisted. Michael Jordan was trying to be Dr. J like everybody was. Never mind, Kareem had all the rings, all the accolades, all the shit. When we was kids, everybody will tell you Dr. J was who they was telling you to be like. They never told you to be like Kareem. You said that right up, y'all. Good old dependable Doc. Fuck all that shit y'all hear. That's why it's fucked up they did Dr. J the way they did him. As soon as they got Michael Jordan, they kicked him to the curb. They kicked him straight to the curb. What was Draymond crying about? He was crying. When? What he was crying about? You talking about what he said after the post-game joint? That wasn't crying. I was telling the truth. What's the truth? That's the truth. How's that crying? A nigga saying something about his position is crying to you? Damn, Johnny Ali, let him at least explain his point. God damn. Give a nigga a chance to explain his point. Right. But wasn't nobody telling you be like Iceman, Leonard. Niggas was telling you be like Dr. J. Iceman was the shit. It was a lot of good players back then. But they was telling you be like Dr. J. Yeah, let the nigga explain his point. Damn, you gotta at least get a nigga a chance to explain his point before you get him out, time him out. I mean, I don't agree either, Johnny. I'm with you. I'm not saying that you wouldn't have had to time him out eventually. I'm just saying you should have gave him a little bit of a chance. That's all. Give him a little chance. But, nah, Draymond was totally right. I don't understand how anybody can have a problem with Draymond speaking out for his NBA brothers. Draymond Green should be a politician. I would vote for Draymond Green. Draymond Green keep it real. He called Kevin Durant out, but he was telling the truth. Yeah, JJ Johnny ain't get that nigga no chance. Then John said, yeah, motherfucker, you talking this stupid shit early. Up, y'all. Yeah, either they got paid or turned out. Ain't that the truth? Now all these old bitter ass niggas sitting up here on the sideline, they mad because these young niggas making all that money. You need to thank Michael Jordan. Nigga, Michael Jordan ain't signed this contract. You need to thank Michael Jordan. My nigga, my father told me I should run. He think they would vote for me because everybody know me. I was like, yeah, but Dad, how do everybody know me? Everybody don't know me a good way, goddamn it. Well, I mean, they don't know me a bad way. Everybody don't know me for being legal. Let's put it that way. As the nigga say, hold up, that nigga running for? Everything should be legalized. They start breaking their white Europeans because only reason they start breaking their white Europeans because I don't even know who the new Baltimore mayor is. They start breaking their white Europeans because American white players was not good anymore. They weren't. They just weren't living it up. Yeah, that's what I think too, Lewis. I think I could figure out what to do with our money in the best possible position. Thank you, Fat Cat. Fat Cat, thank you. Well, that's all that matters right there. That's good. Long as it wasn't that sellout mammy girl that used to be a stripper. I'm happy up, y'all. Right. You can't hate on another man. I'm sitting here telling people how good a passer I think Michael Jordan was, how exceptional a scorer he was, and he was a great athlete. If I be like a black Trump, I mean, I don't know what her name is, but what I do know is this. I can't be like a nigga who told over 30,000 lies. Right. Cause I mean, Miss Pat, you gotta respect LeBron, man. How can you not respect the motherfucker that's still doing this thing after all these years, entertaining us? I gotta respect this nigga. I looked at that shit. I said, this nigga played 80 games, all the games last year. This
this nigga gonna try to play 80 games this year? Oh, yeah, shit, yeah. Let me smoke some of this Rush Pack I got right here. Everybody roll your Rush Pack up. Anybody got some Rush Pack? Roll that Rush Pack up. Roll that Rush Pack up. Matter of fact, we gotta play a home. We got to play us a home going anthem, celebrating the life of Rush Limbaugh. Matter of fact, I'm about to shut this video down, then come right back with another live. We are going to, as a family, celebrate the passing of Rush Limbaugh. Music is only LVZ can do. So y'all stay tuned. Matter of fact, where the other phone at? I'm going to do it while we together. So y'all know I'm not bullshitting. That's not what he was saying. What he said was that James Harden wanted to be traded. People killed him. James got out there and played and still was out there trying to play. People killed James. In the middle of the game, Drummond was ready to play and ready to go out there. Then they snapped, just like they did Harrison Barnes the year before. So how is that clout chasing? He's saying that if it's okay for them to trade you in the middle of the game and bullshit, like you knew you wanted to trade him, you shouldn't have never suited him up. You should have told him stay home and this, that, and the third. But why suit him up, then sit him down? That shit embarrassing. Then right now, when we got COVID protocols and shit like that, we watched the motherfucking game where Kevin Durant got taken out the motherfucking game when we thought he was good, then he wasn't good, then he was good. This not the time. But the media can go out and kill a man for saying, look, man, I want to get traded. But then they don't kill the ownership for when they just upping and trading niggas in the middle of games. And it's not an Andre Drummond. When they do shit like that, another thing, when do the players say anything? When that shit happened to Harrison Barnes, he looked depressed, but he didn't say anything. You sound like the cracker. But they did it. Why you gotta say something? They agreed to it, but why you gotta say something? Because probably they didn't agree to that. The players do their bullshit. Are you on the side of the owners? What bullshit do the players do? What bullshit do the players do? Did they sign off on being traded in the middle of a game? I don't think they knew that they signed off on that. Did they sign off on being traded in the middle of the game. I don't think they signed off on that. Mr. Winters is a big forehead ass coon or white guy who uh who used this motherfucking image. He's got to be a white guy. He got to be. Cause I don't know no black guy that makes the argument for the owners. Why is they why is they saying something to the poor owners about getting traded in the middle of the game? They signed off on that. No. They signed off on a collective bargain agreement. They signed off on how much money they would be paid. Salary caps, days off, shit like that. That's what they signed off for. They didn't sign off on no motherfucker being traded in the middle of the game. That's obviously why they have a problem with it. Now, I'm going to come back and talk about your hero, Rush Limbaugh. And matter of fact, Mr. Winters, you welcome to join us on the next video. Yeah, thank you. Look at DeKendrick. Hey, D, in the middle of the game, though, you couldn't trade him at the end of the game. That shit had to happen in the middle of the game. The middle of the game, you couldn't wait. Had to be the middle of the game. And they signed off on that. That's why LeBron even said something about it. No, they said something about it because they expected it to be handled a better way. They ain't sign off on no stupid shit like that. They probably didn't fathom any stupid shit like that. Of course, of a slave master, you can take your slave from the mama and papa when it's a baby and it be okay. And if you a coon ass nigga, you go, well, use a slave. You signed up for it. LVC. Coon ass nigga. You signed up for it.